这非常棒。接下来下一个问题，张铁侠。
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Gertz. Good morning, Mr. Krog. Sir, you have spent many years on telling the truth of the CCP to the Western world by writing articles and books, including the latest book, Deceiving the Sky, and thank you for all your hard working. Of course, the price you paid was getting a lot of criticism and pressure from the propaganda of CCP. We really appreciate your spirit of justice and the deepest love for us Chinese people. I really want to say thank you again. No words can express my feelings. Here comes my question. If there is no exposed revolution, there is no Mars Quark, how many years will it take the Americans to wake up and finally notice that the CCP is the biggest threat to the US? And now I will translate my question into Mandarin. 早上好，鸽子先生，郭文贵先生，还有我最亲爱的兄弟姐妹们、战友们。鸽子先生，你多年来一直致力于向西方的世界传播关于邪恶的中国共产党的真相。你一直在一线撰写文章和写书，并且为此你受到了来自中共的宣传机器和喉舌的各种攻击、批评和压力。我随便举个例子啊，早在2001年，《人民日报》这个不要脸的就抨击鸽子先生，说鸽子先生12月21日当时在美国的《华盛顿时报》刊登的一篇文章，说中国在911事件后继续向基地组织提供武器。格子先生写的这不是明摆着的事实吗？中共多年来，包括现在，也一直向中东的恐怖组织提供武器。格子先生是为数不多的勇敢揭露这个中共真相的西方记者。我们中国人非常感谢您的不懈努力，您的正义感，以及您对于中国人民的感情。我想在这里借这个机会对您说一声感谢，没有言语可以表达这份感情。我的问题是，如果没有爆料革命和郭文贵先生，您觉得美国要花多少时间才能最终意识到中共才是美国最大的威胁 ？Thank you, sir.
Sure. Okay. The problem is it's what we call a good news, bad news story. The bad news is for the last 40 years, the United States and much of the world has failed to understand the true nature of the Communist Party system. And the United States in particular was gambling, like rolling the dice and saying, if we just trade with Communist China, if we just engage them, that this would have a moderating influence and would mitigate the threat from China. It was an utter failure, and we now see an emerging global threat from China. And so my point is that we really need to educate people to this threat. The good news is that the Trump administration has made a major shift in this policy. They've recognized that our country is being damaged and that the entire world is being threatened. And so they're working to highlight, mainly in the economic sphere, but eventually in the other spheres, law enforcement, intelligence, the military. And so we're waking up to the threat. And it's my hope that through this book, Deceiving the Sky, that I can help educate Americans and people around the world to the nature of this threat.
现在呢的情况其实可以分两面来说，就是好跟坏一面。那我先说一下坏的，就是过去的40年，就美国呢，他们都没有意识到中国这一个共产党的系统对于我们造成的一个什么的影响，这一个本质美国是没有了解到的。那美国一直所做的就好像是一个岛柱一样，他们就继续跟这个中共去做一些教义他们就希望可以慢慢做出一个影响，可以慢慢去减低这个中共所带来的一个威胁。但是呢，可以看到就是一个失败来说，你们可以看到现在中国是变得越来越强，他们已经变了全球的一个威胁。但是呢，一个好的一方面就是特朗普总统他是在政策上面做了一个的改变，他就做改变，就是说有留意到什么情况是有对于我们的国家造成伤害，什么情况对于这个世界造成威胁在这几方面，特朗普 总统是在政策上有做出一个应对的措施的。那我们就希望你可以看到这个改变的时候，大家就是慢慢会意识到这个中共的威胁。那我也希望透过教育可以教育大家这个中共的威胁。那现在呢特朗普可能暂时只是主重在经济上面的一个威胁，但是呢日后慢慢的就会扩展到可能是执法部门啊，或者是在一个军事方面呢，这个方面就会慢慢的扩张。那我自己呢就希望透过我的这个新书，那就可以让教育大家这个共产党的一个概念，这个共产主义的一个意识是怎么样，还有就是让大家了解中共对于全球的一个威胁。